Greetings and welcome, family, to the late night edition of Magnets, Crystals, Pyramids. Shortly, I believe Miss Bliss is going to come on and going to have a great show for you. Oh, let me see how this is working. Let me see how I look with this. Okay, so without further ado, let us just start with the opening. Somebody's texting me. So let's start with Baraka up in Harlem.
Putting out a call to the warrior in you, to the healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go. Success.
Health, love, wealth is your destiny.
Thank you to all the healers, all the prayer warriors, all concerned crystal Jedi projectors. Thank you for helping to make the healing circle, the group healing grow. Thank you to all those who will be thinking about joining to make the difference. Everyone is invited to this gathering guided by ascended masters to collectively, with our personal voltage and cosmically, make the world a better place and healing individually and collectively, acting local while we're thinking and praying globally for a better world, a better future, a better destiny. Okay, family, that's happening on Tuesday starting at 7 p.m. So this is the commercials before we begin the main show.
Peace, family. I wanted to show you some of these great quality t-shirts that were designed by the brother Shaka. The I Am t-shirts. I am a generator, an operator, and a destroyer. Great quality t-shirts, 100% cotton. If you like one of these t-shirts, reach out to the brother Shaka at N as in Nancy, F as in Frank, N as in Nancy, Shaka at gmail.com. That's NFN Shaka at gmail.com. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
Family, I am here with a magical moment of young musicians. And this is Kim, Sister Kim, and she has a message about investing into the future musicians of our community. Sister Kim, tell us what you got here.
Hi everyone, Kim, proud parent of children at the Big Apple Leadership Academy for the Arts. We teach HBCU high stepping marching band to our kids from age 5 and up. It is a free after school program, tuitionless, and it's open to all. Our kids are amazing. If you can, jump on our website. We're looking for support, donations. Our kids need new instruments so that they can high step on. Our website is www.balaa.org, BALAA.org. And I appreciate the time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And so, family, listen up close. We're talking about investing in the artists of tomorrow. By investing in them, if you have a little expendable change to invest in the youth, the genius, this is the opportunity. And in this description on this video will be the details of sending your donation to PayPal or Zelle or Cash App.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you for your support. Our children are the future. Family, Lockfest, Saturday, September 9th, 2023. Sister, what do you have happening at the Lockfest? Tell us about it.
Hello, peace, love, and blessings, everyone. My name is Kim, and I am promoting Lockfest NYC 2023. This year, it will be at Restoration Plaza on Fulton Street. This is all about locks. It's about celebrating the beauty of dreadlocks, the culture, the history, sustainable, healthy living, peace, love, and vibes. Come on out, bring your family and friends. Tickets are available on our website, www.lockfestnyc.com, and Eventbrite. Peace, love, and blessings.
And what's the hours?
The hours are noon to 8 p.m.
Okay, and is there a donation?
Donations are accepted upon entry, but tickets are available on the website and Eventbrite.
Excellent. Thank you. Be there.
Thank you.
Okay, family. I just want to try to bring on another camera of crystals to set up a vortex. So while that is happening, I'm just going to put this opening show to reinforce repetitiously who we are as gods awakening from amnesia.
Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, and Pyramids. Success is your destiny. Love, wisdom, power. Remember, always who you are. Yes, yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am. Love, yes, power. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Master. Yes, I am. Yes, love, wisdom, power. Yes, I am. Say yes, to yourself. Yes, I am. Protect. Yes, yes, I am. Master. I am. Yes.
Greetings.
Greetings. Okay, let's bring that extra crystal pyramid into the show. All right, and we're gonna put Bliss over here. We're gonna do some Tantra pyramid mix. Yeah, that looks good. And that way we all can have an experience of the, yeah, that's it. Clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise. Right. Yeah, that's it. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right, so welcome back, Bliss.
Thank you.
How was your trip? It was how
It
was
was good. It was good. It was a successful and prosperous trip.
That's combination of success and prosperous. That sounds very good for a Capricorn. So
Yes. Now you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Greetings, everyone. Cecile. Hey, loved ones, listening from here in the Grand Rapids. Peaceful Queen. Hey, family. Sunbeam from Milwaukee. Wow, Milwaukee? Is that what it showed? Hey, the Bugs. Wasn't that in Milwaukee?
I think so, but they might not remember.
They probably don't even know. Storm. Peace and wholeness, family. King Adonis. Peace, 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 peace. Does anyone know Brother Lloyd Cash App? Do you know Lloyd Strayhorn's Cash App?
Adonis, you just left Lloyd Strayhorn. So we're gonna have to get back to that a little later. You just left him.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Corey is peace, 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 peace. Storm. Hank, please drop the Gmail for t-shirt orders in the chat. Did you do the t-shirts commercial?
Yeah, we did it. So we're getting ready to do the invocation.
Yeah, it's so funny because he's usually in the chat with us.
Oh,
Storm from the Bay Area. Where's Shaka at? No Shaka tonight. He's usually in there with us.
Oh, I guess he fell asleep at the wheel. I don't know.
So, yeah, it is rather late for him because he's in another country. So
yeah, and he might be occupied with after dark activities of unimaginable possibilities. Well, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? He's in the tropics.
You know what? That's positive.
Yeah.
After dark,
he might be having dinner.
Are positive.
Yeah, it's all positive. Positive. It's all positive.
All good.
Yeah.
We all should get some after dark activities in our life. Maybe we might be a happier group of people.
Yeah. because we got some miserable folks. You got to get over that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you got people from the Bay Area.
Yes. Yes. Gigi from the Bay Area.
Mhm.
Soul healing.
Storm Crystal from the Bay Area too. So
Mm-hmm.
wherever you're listening from, family, put it in the chat. We want to know what part of the globe you're listening from. I'm sure our brothers and sisters in Europe and Africa are in deep trance sleep, because this is
Yes.
this is probably anywhere from 3 to 6 o'clock in the morning.
We are way past that bedtime. And even some Americans, they'll be asleep right now, get ready for work. So this
Yeah,
late for me, But
yeah. So
I'm already wired. So
you wired.
I'm
Oh,
wired because I just got in.
oh, okay. So we're gonna help you wind down because we're going to have this is going to be our programming before we go to sleep. So we're going to do our invocation. Take hold of your crystal or your cup of water, because each of us makes the frequency difference in this holographic reality. So you're not incarnated by accident. You're literally on a mission. So I am in me, I am in Miss Bliss. I am in you, the listening audience, now and in the future. I am within the crystal kingdom. I am within the plant kingdom. Thank you, crystal kingdom. Thank you, crystal life forms. Thank you, plant forms of life. Thank you to all forms of life in the elements: water, fire, air, earth, ether. Thank you for the countless forms of life throughout existence, serving the rhythm of love supreme. And we say, as we look back with our consciousness into our past incarnation characters, remember we are divine, multidimensional, intergalactic beings of countless forms of skin suits, whether he was wearing a turtle shell of a life form from some unimaginable galaxy, carbon-based life form, crystal-based life form, reptilian-based life form, hybrid life forms, whatever skin suit your consciousness was able to squeeze into to incarnate whatever form your avatar body animated in the millions of lifetimes before. We say to all the soul characters from our millions of incarnations, yes, I am forgiving all past life characters. And I ask all past life characters to forgive me. And most of all, yes, I am forgiving myself and letting my soul fly free. And as we peel a heel of our consciousness into the present and future possibilities, we say, yes, I am forgiving all cross eyed, level headed, kooky characters in this life. And I ask all characters in this life to forgive me and those in the future. And most of all, I forgive myself so I may be free to manifest my divinity every day in every way. And we call with gratitude, thankfulness, and an invitation to our ascended masters. Saint Germain, gatekeeper of Northern California, keeper of the entrance into the hollow earth where humans don't age until after 1500 years, with superior intelligence, awareness, living inside the house of our Mother Earth. We ask that you be a part of this show and guide our words. Put your hands on our shoulders. Yeshua. And Bliss, it just occurred to me after saying this over countless shows. Mother Mary, Black Madonna, So what does that tell you about who her baby Jesus is? Little soulful. He probably had an afro puff. A little toddler had an afro puff, and his name was Joshua. Some people might say Isa, and the contemporary folks call him Baby Jesus. Okay? Baby Jesus had a little afro. Imagine him being a little toddler, floating across the room while Mama Mary saying, "Baby, get back on the floor." We invite you both onto the show. Melchizedek, Enoch the Ethiopian, who ascended into the heavens and became Metatron. Welcome to the show tonight. Put your hands on our shoulders and guide our words. Angel of protection, Archangel Michael, also known as Archangel Michael. We ask that you protect our family, friends, loved ones, our wives, girlfriends, aunties, grandmas, daughters, nieces, wherever they may be, and our nephews, sons, grandfathers, uncles, fathers, brothers, cousins, wherever they may be on this planet Earth. Archangel Michael, intervene and protect and assist us in remembering you will give us divine quantum deflector shield protection just by mentally and sincerely invoking you. We also invite Angel of Strength, Archangel Gabriel, Angel of Knowledge and Enlightenment, Archangel Uriel, to be on this platform. We also call upon forces of nature that lives within us as divine beings. We call on Elegba, Oshun, goddess of love, known by many names. We call on Yemaya, Oya, Olokun, Shango, Ogun, Obatala, Ochosi. We call on Wakantanka, Tankashala. We call on White Buffalo Calf Woman. We call on shaman warriors of antiquity, Chief Geronimo, Chief Osceola, Chief Crazy Horse, Chief Sitting Bull, Chief Seattle. We call upon P.B. Randolph, Mary McLeod Bethune, Harriet Tubman. We call upon Frederick Douglass. We call on Shroom Master, Dr. George Washington Carver, Booker T. Washington. We call upon Dr. Sabi, Shroom Master Kalindi Aye. Call upon Shaman of South Africa, Credo Mutwa. We call upon Aset Heteru to be with us. Sheshat, Tahuti, Rata, Quetzalcoatl, be with us. We call upon Ascended Masters of Atlantis, Ascended Masters of Lemuria to intervene and lay your hands on our shoulders for divine direction so we may remember that we are supernatural, omnipotent beings of unlimited magical possibilities through our I am. Yes, I am. Calling on Imhotep, Ptahotep, Akhenaten, calling upon Krishnas, Buddhas, calling on the Lady Buddhas, the Lady Krishnas. You got to have the balance between day and night, sunshine and rain, moonlight, sunlight, between the forces of the masculine and the feminine, separate but equal, and in between the magnetic electrical attraction of the masculine god and the feminine goddess, we have love supreme in the golden light. So wherever you are now and in the future, family, we're going to rock together in the spirit of Ubuntu and make the changes needed individually and collectively. And we say, Ashe, Mahalo, Donada, Wado, Amen, Amen. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Now, listen up, family. Do you have your Kinkaliba tea? Because I got mine. I got to make another batch. See it right here? Family, listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I was doing a divination test. This Kinkaliba tea, Bliss, I was muscle testing. It decalcifies. It helps to open the pineal gland. And If y'all don't want to look like you're past 25, I recommend you start drinking the tea so that you can regenerate, activate the magic within you on the cellular level. Telling you, drink your teas. And also the um oh, Bliss family. This Wednesday, starting at 7 o'clock, I got a call from our fellow mad scientist, researcher, investigator, Lester Loving. Lester Loving is going to be with us this Wednesday, starting at 7 p.m. He's going to talk about his upcoming workshop showing you how to make pyramids and how to triangulate your corners of your square rectangular homes, because places of power don't have square corners. They have triangulated or rounded out corners, because otherwise square corners is toxic to melanin, family, of all carbon based life forms. Square corners will make you a blockhead and make your pineal gland calcify so you can't see beyond your nose of consciousness. And then you remain a slave, whether you obey the rhythm of the slave camp or you just be bitching in the background while you're not witching to make a change. It's the shape, and it's not their fault. So if you see somebody who just oh complain here, complain there, but they're not manifesting, it's not their fault, largely because of the geometric shape of the home they're living in. So family, be mindful if you're living in aluminum siding, square corners, low ceilings, because there is toxic melanin. That's what they call, the hood mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the low ceilings in the projects, all those 90-degree corners promoting self hate and the misuse of the tongue, of the spoken word. So if you hear folks acting out on social media or in your hood, it's because you got to ask them what kind of house you live in. Because they might look at you one eye cross eyed or looking the other way and say, why? It's regular. Places of power. They, they don't have square blockhead homes and offices. They have pyramids, triangulations, and spherical office meetings, office workrooms, and they don't have rectangular doorways. They have oval doorways. So you've been duped. You've been born to be a slave, but you got the DNA and the seeds to be a god and a goddess. Not from your monkey mind ego, but from your heart. Speaking of heart, oh boy, family, Bliss, special
What?
acknowledgement to Lloyd Strayhorn today. He tapped in to the Wachuma gold,
Mm.
and he almost lost his rabbit ass mind with the energy that this thing generates. Family, this here is an amazing download. This is a download of Wachuma and 24 karat gold, along with other ingredients. And Bliss, can you share with the folks what you've been feeling since you've been?
Yeah. So,
I'm bringing you up front.
Wachuma. Well, immediately when you gave me the Wachuma bracelet and I was with Diana, I could smell the Wachuma. It was like the medicine was right there. And when I decided to do like a meditation with it, I placed it on each one of my chakras and to find out which one I needed to do work in. And it told me as I went from chakra to placement, it guided me and it told me which one needed work. So it's a beautiful medicine. Wachuma overall is a medicine that works from the heart, but it also gives you the messages that you need. And the messages could be coming from spirit, be coming from your ancestors, but it more or less guides you in the direction that you need to go.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And family, I got to share with you what's my experience has been because I love staying in the lab, but what's happening from always pushing the limits back to the higher frequencies. What I'm noticing more and more, Bliss and family, you start getting a compassionate detachment to things. The higher your frequency, or the, let me say it real simple, the more orgone energy you have around you, waterfalls, um, alabaster candle holders. Special shout out to Diana Farr. Remember her alabaster pyramids she had, Bliss?
Three alabaster pyramids that we were able to shine the light on, and it was just like glistening, see through alabaster. We should have turned off the lights too. That would have been something.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
So, look, family, this is alabaster. This is alabaster. And the light is not regular light. This is high, nutritious, restorative, regenerative energy of alabaster. Okay? As it goes through the alabaster, it literally, family, it literally generates a healing energy for the purpose of regeneration and psychic activation. That's why this was used by ancient Atlantis, Egypt, Kemet for the purpose of promoting divine consciousness. So you can put into this tea candle holder, you can put your crystals to charge them up. Um, Sit this on top of your acacia uh, coaster because the combination is amazing, family. Amazing. Just wanted to share that with you. All right. The other thing, drinking the Kinkaliba and Mobby. Do that once a day. Great Blackness, I just looked online. It's very expensive. I don't know where you're looking, Great Blackness. This comes, these things are rather cheap unless you're trying to get a 5 cents deal, or a flea market price. But these
So what,
these
the
are very cheap.
alabaster?
Alabaster's cheap.
You must be looking at something that's like this size.
You must be looking at an alabaster bathtub.
Oh, but the name is Great Blackness. He's looking for something great and big, probably.
Mm. Allah, okay. I'm not going to touch that, Bliss. If I got a while, I'll just go off on a tangent. You know? But yeah, family, listen. Alabaster, we're talking about remedies and tools for ascension, your consciousness, because we got some trauma. And I mean, folks, we got in our family, amongst each other, we have such deep hate that's been conditioned from possibly, you know, generations, 7 generations back. The Willie Lynch syndrome is just simmering in the background, waiting to be triggered to come out with a baseball bat. I mean, look at Chicago, look at Philadelphia, look at Baltimore, look at L.A., look at the single families and the fruit that the single families is producing. I mean, where do you see with the gangs their businesses? Where's the gangs' businesses? There are none. Not in our community. You have gangs of other ethnic groups. They have businesses. Not in our community. So the trauma is severe, and I can do it by myself. Also, like, where'd you learn that from? But getting back, family, the rope of our individual salvation is our I am. All right? Our I am. Because you're going to leave here as naked as the day you was born. And here is something that we all must address. Tick tock goes the hourglass. And think of the upper part of the hourglass as your youthful vitality. And you see that little hole with the sprinkle of the sand? Think of all the things that you're focused on that has nothing to do with your success or your light body cultivation. What are you giving your attention to? Are you worried about your neighbor's backyard while your weeds are growing in your backyard of your mind?
Mm-hmm.
Are you worried about what's going on uh, in the news that has nothing to do with whether or not you fed your pets or your kids a healthy meal tonight? The thing we have to learn how to do is cultivate focus, because as quiet as time moves, the most important thing is your focus. What are you focused on that will allow you to have fruitful outcomes?
Mm-hmm.
You are, we are, I am. You are part of all the planets, the stars, the galaxies. That's you. That's me. That's us. And in this small time, Bliss, you know what the average age is? This is blew me away. This is
You're going to say 74?
72.
72?
Average age is 72. So if you cut 72 in half, divided by half, family, we're talking about, what is that? 3750. So you're 37 and a half. You're middle age. I remember saying that to a sister. I'm not middle age. I'm in my 30s. Oh, oh yes, you are. That means you're half done. Unless you do some serious changing of diet and or emotions and attitudes, how it's affecting your cells. You're halfway done. Boxers don't be boxing only on rare occasions past 30. Why? Because after 25, family, you see that hourglass? It's slowly draining. Slowly draining. Google, Great Blackness said they found uh are you
Found
talking
one
about?
for $10.
They got here. Google said it was 500. Great Blackness, you better keep.
He
I don't
found
know how
one for
you.
$10. He found one for $10. Look, he found one for $10.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now, I don't know where you found that 500, but keep it moving. And you can find them on Amazon. They're like 10, $20.
Yeah, yeah. Amazon or eBay,
eBay.
maybe yeah, Etsy. They probably have smaller ones for like a smaller amount of money. You know what's so funny that you mentioned that? I was listening to someone talk today and they were saying how in today's world, they're saying the children are ratchet and ghetto and talking all types of sideways and acting a fool. But they said when you look at some of the parents and the grandparents, they're acting the same way. So it's no wonder these people are acting this way. And the person was saying, where are we headed as a community? Where are we headed as a group? And then after that, I was listening to Brother Kaba speak, and he was like, focusing on yourself is what we should be doing instead of worrying about what someone else is doing, instead of gossiping, instead of sitting here wasting our time and our energy on bull crap. He said, what legacy are you building? Who's going to say your name when you pass away? What empire are you creating? Who's going to remember what book you wrote? What business you created? What theme you had? Like, we remember Marcus Garvey. We remember Malcolm X. We remember like all of these brothers and sisters who built something, who created something. So what are you doing with yourself? What are you doing with your family? What are you doing with your energy and your time? What are you focusing on? What are you creating? What are you doing other than BSing? And I was listening to him and I was like, oh my goodness.
You
Can
got to
you
get him on
imagine
the show.
if the majority of us were actually doing something that would be positive for us as a people, as a group? Can you imagine? instead of us, you know, we be doing out here. We want to see what Kim Kardashian and Kanye West is doing. Who broke up? What's going on with the housewives? Let me tell you something. Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, and those housewives, majority of them are millionaires because you're busy watching them. You're busy listening to them. But what have they done for you in your community? Even most of them that look like you. Do you see them come here? Do you see them giving you anything? Do you even see them showing you how to get to where they're at? No. And I gotta say, we did a prayer for Jamie Foxx when he was sick in the hospital or missing. And all of a sudden he pops up out of rehab, and directly after that, a movie comes out. So all this attention we gave him, all this publicity he got, and a movie comes out, it's clear to see that he designed that to get our attention towards the movie. He used everyone. And this is what they've been doing all this time. I don't ever see Jamie Foxx out here trying to show us how to be actors and actresses. I don't see him trying to show us how to be producers or directors, how to build films, how to make movies, how to write plays. Do you see them? They made it. So what are you doing other than watching them? What are you doing? And that's all I got to say.
That's pretty powerful, because the most amazing energy is your attention, family. What you put your attention on, energy flows. You're feeding, for better or worse, like whoever you're speaking of, it's literally you giving them energy where you could be literally activating and harvesting your own magic. So that's what's most important. What can you do to align yourselves? Because whatever you focus on, you become. Because you're God. You are God. So whatever you focus on, you feed. You feed whatever you focus on, whatever we focus on. And the other thing I found, Bliss, is that we got family members and elders tapping into those lasers. And one sister, she's like 70 plus, and she used the yellow laser so much it caused massive detox. And I was like, how long did you use it before you started feeling detox, pain and everything? And she said she had it beaming on her stomach. I think she said she used it for like 30 minutes at one time.
Wow.
And I don't recommend, family. That's pretty powerful. When you start putting a yellow laser on your chakras, just start doing that for like 15 to 30 seconds. Don't do any 30 minutes, because we are full of so much cooties from the things we eat, from the things we think. And when you use something as pure as laser light to accelerate your chakras, you got to make sure you're drinking water so that you can flush. You can flush and detox.
And not only that, if you are taking this laser, and for example, if you're focusing on your solar plexus chakra, that chakra has to deal with fear, anger, inability to be motivated and do what you're doing. And you put that sucker on there for 30 minutes and you ain't ready for it to activate like that. Hey, call Robinson.
Yeah, I saw the elder today at Nicholas Bookstore. I was there with Lloyd Strayhorn. We had a good time. But she was telling me, because I would never thought of holding the laser to my stomach for 30 minutes. I was talking to, special shout out to Brother Marvin, another mad scientist in the community, family. I'm not the only one. There is a Jedi force of researchers, innovators, shamans, medicine women. You may not see them dancing and waving their arms on social media, but they're in the community. And Brother Marvin was telling me about, he did a hand mudra, Bliss, that was recommended to only do it 30 seconds. and he did it for more than 30 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
and it laid him on his back for a week.
Mm-hmm. See, y'all better be ready.
Special acknowledgement to Brother Yusuf. We got to get him on the show because he spoke about mudras. And so I want to thank you on air, Brother Marvin, for the mudra for the skeleton. So I'm going to see how that mudra works on my knee because family.
Your sound went off. Can't hear you. Your mic is off. Okay. Ah, there he go. I guess he'll be back in a minute, y'all. Oh, you guys want us to bring Brother Yusuf? Yes, 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 yes. We can do that. We can do that for sure, for sure. Um, Hold on. Let me see if I can find him. He's trying to come back in. Where you at, Rising Sun? Disappearing acts, I tell you. Ah, there he is. Uh-oh. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. So you were saying you wanted to bring Brother Yusuf in, and they're saying they want to see him.
Okay, good.
We have the prayer on Tuesday, and on Wednesday we have Lester.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, we can figure out a date for Yusuf.
Yeah, we want to get a Yusuf, and we want to get Sister Myra. We want to get Kaba, Brother Kaba.
We want to get
Hiawatha.
Myra with Diana too.
Oh yeah, we're going to have the grandpa, grandma collective, the medicine circle.
Mm.
We're going to have everybody come in and drop their gems of wisdom. Pass the mic, pass the mic. Puff, puff, pass. That's what we have to do with the mic because, you know, some of our folks are long winded. So we have to do puff, puff, pass with the microphone. You know? Pass the message, pass the message. Okay. Like that.
I can just listen to them all day. You know,
Yeah.
It's like I can go into a meditation and just get the downloads and just listen to them speak because the information that they're dropping, it's like you have to let it come in you and let it resonate and vibrate all around you. It's like medicine when they speak. It's like medicine.
Yeah. So, family, be mindful of time. How do you spend your time? What do you spend your time on? Oh, Jason said that would be a treat.
It is. It is a treat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And also those who would like to be in the IM chat, here is the QR code so that you can join the IM. This is motivation, special acknowledgement. Mommy Blackwater, my Aries sister. Um, she posts some beautiful messages during the week. So,
Shout out to the brother Kareem.
oh yeah,
Off
Kareem.
the chain with his post all day, all night, non-stop activation with his post.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kareem.
So be mindful of your time, family. And remember, it's better to drink tea and no food than food and no tea. And I want to give acknowledgement to Tasha. She's back in the Caribbean doing handling her business. Um, but look at this. This is the time. Time keeps moving on. Better get with it or it will be gone. Acknowledgement to Donald Byrd and the Blackbirds. That was a bar from their song. This is what we have to address. Now, what I'm finding, and also those who cultivate and develop orgone bliss,
Mm-hmm.
is it actually slows the sand of time on the cellular level. And what we noticed, family, and this was the reason that I decided to explore making a Wachuma bead. I noticed, and I bet you Bliss noticed, that the people who take it, they don't seem to be aging. So I think there's some kind of aging, anti-aging formula in the Wachuma. You notice that, Bliss?
You know, Does it have something to do with DNA?
Got something to do with it.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
something. There's some, and it's also connected with the heart. So it's
Well,
connected with the heart.
when your heart is healing, you feel lighter, you feel rejuvenated. You actually, because you ever realize people who are stressed and worried, they start to look old and aging, and then you look at the person who's like more lively and happy and excited, and it's like they never age.
Right.
So the Wachuma is a heart healing medicine, and it not only heals your heart, it heals generations within your family.
Yeah.
So
7 generations back and 7 into the future.
and you can't beat that with a baseball bat.
And Tasha noticed she looked younger the next day after going to the ceremony. She was like,
Hmm.
she was amazed because we didn't talk about it. She was just like, I just look younger. What's with this? So, presently exploring, family. I'm exploring.
Hmm.
This is how I'm spending my time so that you may benefit from the time invested in the lab. You see, that's amber, 24 karat gold. Special acknowledgement to Sheikh Sufi talking about cookwood. This is a mystical wood like acacia wood that is used by Sufis. And that cookwood, it seems to work very well with the Wachuma beads. You see?
Hmm.
So I'm wearing the acacia. The acacia is that light colored uh, wooden bead. So it seems like there's a ping pong complementary energy between cookwood and acacia beads. So, family, I'm going to have those available in the future so that you can either wear a full necklace and feel the buzz. But you know what Diana Farr told me, Bliss?
What?
Family? She says her sleep, not only her, but also her sister associates who got their acacia orgone bracelets at festival, the African Arts Festival. They said that they noticed that like their sleep is more restorative.
Hmm.
They're actually going into deeper states of restorative sleep.
Yeah.
And then she also, I think, and I'm paraphrasing, she said that she don't let things don't bother her like they used to.
Hmm. Wow.
Yeah, so I'm noticing that also. Like, okay, it's like a compassionate detachment.
Hmm.
So,
But
family,
that's good because
yeah,
that goes back to you stressing yourself out, being argumentative and worried and fearful. And you kind of just sit back, you be in observation mode, you're floating around. You're like, okay, let's see how this energy rolls. And you're not stressing yourself out.
yeah.
Mm.
So, family, what I'm thinking is imagine a thread or fiber so that you would wear high generating orgone fabric. And I think silk is a high possibility, or maybe hemp, because artificial fabric at this time drains your vital force, like polyester, wearing nylon. That literally sucks your life force from the fabric away from your body. Whereas natural fibers, natural linens, drawers absorbs energy to your body.
But
So
cotton is good also.
cotton is
You
good.
can get 100%. So cotton, linen, silk, hemp.
Hmm.
If you, I mean, I don't know how easy it'll be to find it, but I'm pretty sure it's you can find it. It's out there.
Yeah. And so imagine you in a square cube wearing nylon shirt and then wondering how come you get stuck on stupid because of this. The geometry is off, the fabric is off, and focusing into the crystal lens of your cell phone is off. The information is off. So be mindful of where your attention goes,
Mm-hmm.
especially after 3 a.m., family. After 3 a.m. I wake up around between 3 and 4 to take my first watering of the ceramic office. And then sometimes I found myself looking at my phone to check what time it was. Be like 3:30, 4 o'clock. But you know what? It throws off something about the light coming from the phone when you're in total blackness. It throws off your rhythm. Diana calls it circadian rhythm or something like that. Circadian rhythm. I'm not even sure exactly, but sleep in the dark, family. So that
Well, you know what? One of the brothers, I forgot his name, but he was talking and he was saying the light from the phone when you're in the dark, when it beams into your eyes, it's sending a signal that it's not nighttime and it's not time to go to sleep. And so it throws off your rhythm that way. So, you know, traditionally, when we would go to bed, it would be no TV, no phones. I mean, the bedroom is for sleep, two things: sleeping, and y'all know what the other one is. I ain't gonna say it. I don't want to get the channel shut down, but it's for two things. Oh, reading. Yes. Is it for reading, Rising Sun?
yeah, for reading, because yeah, and you can and there's different ways you can read. Also, family, you can read energy. You can get clear messages that time of night, but the cell phone can disrupt that magic.
Yes.
And so just be mindful of triangulating. We're going to have Lester this Wednesday. We have the healing gathering on Tuesday, and we're going to wrap it up because it's bedtime for Miss Bliss. Miss Bliss normally go to bed at sundown, and Dr. Sabi would do that too. And then he would get up around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and my her too. She would get up very, very early in the morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And my kitty cat Chloe is sitting here, and I'm talking, and she just decides she's going to be all in the conversation. Look at her. Just want all the attention, mindful of the camera. Look at her.
Do you know that rubbing a cat helps to relieve stress, and the cat has this way of taking off negative energy from you when you rub them?
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, she should definitely be stress free because she knows how to communicate without saying a word.
She's making you stress free.
Yeah.
And that on top of them being able to open up them portals and them protecting you. Those little guard cats. Those are guard cats that you got right there.
Yeah, little portal
that came from your past life.
Little lions, So special shout out to all the pet owners.
Yes.
And I'm going to see what it's like, maybe making some wachuma beads for the kitties. So I'll see. I'm getting started with this.
That's a good idea.
Okay. And I'll let you know because I'm gotta hook you up with a little wachuma bead on your kitty cat.
Yeah, Queenie would love it.
Yeah. So that's what's happening, family. I want to wish you a pleasant evening, a magical day tomorrow, and we're going to wrap it up for tonight. So remember, in summary, drink your wachuma tea. I mean, not wachuma tea.
That wachuma was on your mind.
I got it on my neck. I got it on my wrists.
It's taking over. It's like wachuma.
Yeah. I meant to say the Kinkaliba and the Gayusa. Drink the Kinkaliba and Gayusa, family. And also stay hydrated.
Yes.
I think Chloe made me get off sync or in sync. Yeah. Talking about wachuma on her neck, and then I'm talking about wachuma. So anything else, Bliss?
No, that's it.
All right, you do the closeout.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Have a magical week, and we talk soon.
Yes, yes.
Say often, yes, I am. Supreme shield of protection surrounding me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am remembering all I was born to do. Yes, I am. take hold of your crystal, which will magnify your I am affirmations at least 600%. If you don't have a pistol, you better have a crystal. Bring forth. Yes, I am. Remember, you are divine.
Good night, family.
Night, night.